Now we're going to talk about colors. So we got color values, and we have hexadecimal, RGB, RGBA, HSL, HSLA, hue, saturation, lightness, red, green, blue. A is for alpha channel, meaning transparency. Hexadecimal is from hexadecimal numbering system. We have hexadecimal colors. Let's see what we've got here. And when I say hexadecimal numbering system, how many people just like, I don't know what that means? So we have the decimal numbering system, base 10. It's what we count on, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We have the binary numbering system, base 2, zeros and ones. We have the hexadecimal numbering system, which is a base 16 numbering system. And so it's just a way to store a number, and then that number is associated with a color, but you do it with a different number system, numeral system. Light, see green, and then here RGB and keyword, RGB hex value, hexadecimal value, and I'm just looking to see what else is here. We'll skim through this more at the end. There's RGB, RGBA too. I don't think I had that in my list. Did I have RGBA? Yeah, I did. RGBA right there. So color resource and color swatch picker, those are kind of interesting. Let's go look and see what code we have. Colors, we have index. So let's look at this page and we'll come back. So here's the color keyword blue. Here's RGB, red, green, blue. These values are from 0 to 255. They're from 0 to 255 because in computers, everything is binary, which means it's 2 to some power, right? And so we have 2, 4, 8, 16, 32, 64. Those are starting to sound like computer numbers. 64 gigabytes, 2, 4, 8, 16, 32, 64, 128, 256. 256 is 2 to the power of 8. 2, 4, 6, 8. Who do we appreciate now? 2, 4, 8, 16, 32, 64, 128, 256, 8. That's a byte. 8 zeros and ones can store a byte. 8 zeros and ones can store the red value, the green value, the blue value. So with 3 bytes, we could store 3 red, green, blue values. We could go experiment with that. And we could say, okay, I am Ryan Gosling in my next life. Colors. That has nothing to do with what we're talking about, sorry. 0, 1, and I'm just going to do a new index. And in here, I'll do style, and I'll just have some CSS right up there. And I'll do HTML. And background color is RGB 0, 0, 0. Boom, boom, boom. See, Ryan Gosling material. Look at what color that gave me. Black. What about if I do all red? Pure red. Boom, boom, boom. Red. What about if I do boom, boom, boom. Green. Red, green, blue. See the green showed up? See it? And you'll never guess what I'm going to get. Red, green, and then if I do blue, it's all blue, right? And I could do combinations. Yellow plus blue makes green, but I don't have yellow. I've got red, green, and blue. So let's do like some green, and we'll do some blue. And what's that going to give us? Teal. And let's do a little bit of red, warm it up a little bit, maybe warm it up a little bit more. Maybe warm it up all the way. Okay, so red, green, blue. And let's add some alpha to it. So some alpha, H1, what's up? And we're going to do some and we'll, what am I trying to do? I need to have a div, and then my div, the viewport width, the width will be 100 VW, the height will be 100 VW, the position will be fixed, take it out of the document flow, and it'll be top 0, left 0. And so now we're going to have a div that covers the whole page. We won't be able to see what's up. Right? Even though I got that text there, I'm going to do a body. And my body, I'm going to do display, flex, justify content, center, align items, center, and height is equal to 100 viewport height. And I need this to be a viewport height here. And so that body is like the whole viewport. And then we're going to center whatever is there. This is out of the document flow, so it's just this. That should be in the center of the page. If I didn't have a div, we should see what's up in the center of the page. We'll make that nice and big. We'll say font size is like 8 rem, no, 8 VW. And let's just look at that page. Okay? And now I turn my div back on. All we'll see is that div. We won't see that. But now if I do some alpha, 0 to 1, RGBA, 0 to 1.4, 40% transparency, because that's the way I like it. I got some transparency. I could see through it. Bring it up to 80% transparency, it's more opaque. 90% transparency, more opaque. 95% transparency, more opaque. RGB, RGBA, you getting it? Okay. HSL, HSLA, let's see what that's about. I don't know. We'll figure it out together. Maybe we should stop with RGB right there.